Good evening, guys. It's Friday night. As my thumbnail shows, rescuing one non-prepper at a time. So I'm not sure if any of you are out there that are watching and you're on the fence and you're starting to wonder, hey, should I start prepping or not? Join the channel. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and we're going to have a nice, fun night tonight. And we'll do our best to try to show you that, hey, being a prepper is not bad, all right? And we can have fun. We can do a lot of crazy stuff as well. But at the same sense, it's just about being prepared for life's little storms, life's little curveballs, right? So that life preserver we're throwing out, sometimes that's all you want to do is at least help one, right? That's all you want to try to do. So I want to make sure you guys can hear me for those that are on live tonight. Okay, good. Yeah, Dave says I'm good. So, hey, look, guys, if being a prepper is wrong, I don't want to be right. So I want to hear it out there. Who all are preppers out there? I want to see who the preppers are. Put your names up here. Let's see who's out here. We got Dave, Yarn Prepper, Mammy, Vicky, Lorna, JT, Ali Roo, James, John, Gigi, Kathleen, Chelsea, small family, small budget. Yep. Bad Cam, good to see you. Cindy, Vicky, Sue from Tampa Bay. I'm glad you made it, Sue. Debbie's here. Yeah, I saw James. Yep. Shirley, Mary, and Marianne. Joy's here. Joy's in the house. Mammy, Edric, Scotty. Hey, Scotty, it's good to see you. Utah Mike. It's Friday night, man. Gene, good to see you. Ali Roo. That's right, I'm a prepper. You're a prepper. Wouldn't you like to be a prepper, too? Robert. So, see, look, we're going to have fun being a prepper. We throw out that life preserver to somebody. Somebody's going to get the life preserver tonight. Somebody's out there going to be watching this video, either live or later in the week, and they're going to be saved by you guys, House of Prep, all right? And we're throwing out that life preserver. Sometimes it's just one, just one person to jump on board and say, you know what, I'm going to start the journey. And that's what it's about. That's what the channel's about. It's about us helping each other and then helping others. Hopefully they want help. Jacqueline, good to see you. Sean, good to see you. Glenn. Lots of prepping this week, Utah Mike said. Nice. So that's good. You had a good week. Yeah, any questions, please throw them in caps. We'll make sure we'll try our best to get to the questions tonight. Easy squeezy. Yep, it's the infamous hat. Yeah, one of these days I'll have to just do a giveaway for my yeah, the infamous hat. Yeah, Dave, it's time, man. It's, you got to get pumped up for something like this, for prepping. And you got to show other people out there that, hey, that's what it's about. It's about excitement. It's about being passionate and taking prepping by the horns and getting it done. Hey, Glenn said, if you think you're not already a prepper, then why do you have a spare tire in your car? See? So you got to be prepared for a flat tire. See, that's why you have a spare. You have a backup tire.
Insurance.
And insurance. Joy said, that's why do you have to have insurance? Well, some people might say, because it's the law. But the insurance serves a purpose. It's there for when you have an emergency, and you're so thankful you have it then, right? You'll complain about those payments, the premium payments, but when you need it, hey, you're covered. Candace, good to see you. James Bronson is asking, where's the best place to have land?
Tennessee.
Yeah, Tennessee, of course. Even Joyce says Tennessee. Well, we don't want no riffraff up here, so you got to be good people. No, you guys are good people. So, but yeah, if some of y'all think about favorite places for land, I mean, I would definitely make sure you're still somewhat close to a water source, kind of away from things, away from other people as much as you can. It'll be a little secluded, a little bit of driving to get to the stores and such. Let's see what we got here. Dave says that his wife wants to go to a farmer's market tomorrow. Oh, okay. What's your thoughts about that, Dave? Are you feeling that? If you're smart, you'll say yes and you'll get excited about it. Yeah, it'd be fun. Go see what's going on at the farmer's market. Easy Squeezy's asking, what's your favorite long-term food? I'll comment on that, and y'all can jump in on that as well. What's your favorite long-term food? Mine would be probably my Mountain House preps because they're 30-year shelf life. I can, buy a couple, throw them in a big bin, keep them, in a air-conditioned dark place, room temperature type thing, and store it and forget it. And I don't have to worry about rotating it. I don't have to worry about is it going to go bad, and just I keep it in a sealed container, making sure no bugs or anything get to it or animals and or anybody wanting the snack, right? Yeah, no. Yeah, but that's probably my favorite just because of the convenience and the simplicity of it. However, a bit more money for it. Not that I maybe necessarily go overboard on that item, but it just maybe if I were to pick a favorite, that would probably be my favorite. Yeah, Woods is a good start. Yep, Dave, you know about that. Yarn Prepper said just took toilet paper out of outer wrapper, could get much more in its space that way. Oh, okay. Experimenting with storage. That's always a common prepper issue, right? Is just continually figuring out storage, and as you're growing your preps, maybe sometimes taking a step back, maybe pulling everything out and finding ways to reorganize or to take out of original packing, right? We do that with the freezer sometimes. Sometimes you get these big bulky boxes that you're in the freezer, and especially if you've started taking some stuff out of the box, hey, get it out and put it in Ziploc bags, freezer bags and such. Easier to lay down into the freezer, put down into a corner. Sometimes getting things out of their original packaging helps with storage. Yeah, Easy Squeezy said stay away from nuke plants if you're looking for land. Stay away from that stuff that could cause you some issues. I'm just kind of scrolling down here. Yeah, pinto beans. Yeah, that's a good long-term storage. Yeah, rice, pinto beans, much more budget friendly, and definitely could be a long-term storage for sure. Hey, Glenda. Glenda says that their Walmart where they're at still has good stock. Made a canned good run today. That they filled the back seat of the car for $160. Nice. Yeah, canned goods. That's a great, semi long term, right? You still kind of have to make sure you're rotating and just keep an eye on your cans. You're opening up old cans past their dates. Make sure you do the smell, taste test, and things like that. But that's good that your area is still stocked up. Wow. Aren't we thankful that we can still go to the store and find things that we want? Sometimes you might have to go to a couple different stores if you're looking for that specific item. But be thankful. Be thankful that we still have access to a lot of the comforts and things that we want in life. You might be paying more than you used to. Hopefully you're still able to get what you want. Yeah, Dave, Keystone. That's got to be up there in the top 5, right? Absolutely. For you, it might be the number 1. The yellow curry. I haven't tried that one yet, Easy Squeezy. I've been kind of looking for it. I kind of remember you bringing that up before. And, oh yeah, Lorna, yep. You're right. Yeah, Rudy had some from old cans and tried them out. Yeah, but I want to look for that yellow curry one. Let's see. Glenn said, being from Texas, you can start calling me the Keystone Cowboy. There you go. Yeah, Keystone is just a great product. Not a bad price, and for the quality and the quantity, and then for the date, for how long you can store it. It's a good triple threat. It's just got a lot of what you want. Let's see. Small family, small budget. Are you rotating your stock in with regular pantry when dates get close? Yes, I have. I'm doing this video live here in Tennessee, up here in the bonus room at the headquarters of House of Prep, and I have a storage area up here that's kind of like, I guess some people say it's kind of like my grocery store, and I bring a lot of stuff up here to store. That's all the backups and the storage and the preps and things. And then as we start using our pantry down in the kitchen, I transfer items from up here downstairs to the kitchen area. And then a lot of the new stuff comes back up here. And right now, that's the way we have it. As we start getting some extra rooms available in the house, I'll be able to utilize some closet space. And we'll get to that point probably in the next couple of years. We'll have some utilization of some of that. Let's see. I wish I could get a list of discontinued Mountain House. Yeah, easy squeezy. Yeah, getting some, maybe the discontinued, especially if they have a better price. Finding some where they mark them down, just trying to get rid of stuff. Wow, what a great opportunity it would be to pick up some. The teriyaki chicken rice. Really, Gigi? Okay. Yeah, I'll have to try that one too. I have not seen that one in my local. My local Walmart. I'll again, as I get a little free extra money, and I'm like, you know what? It's time. Maybe once a month, get 1 or 2 packs of some Mountain House just to toss into the preps. Again, it's the slow and steady. It's just the methodical, just a slow, methodical build of some items, and I kind of have to choose for what they have at the moment. They do have those ice cream bars. I haven't tried one of those. Have you all tried the freeze-dried, those ice cream bar things that they sell? Now, they don't last 30 years on the pack. They're more around the 5-year, 6-year mark, I think. GG, that's how you do it too? Awesome. Yeah, to me, it just, you kind of find what works for you, especially if you have limited pantry space in the kitchen. You got to work with what you got, and you come up with a backup way of storing things, and you try to keep it to where it's not out in the open and it's just making everything look cluttered. You want it to be, behind some doors or somewhere where you're having company coming over and everyone's like looking around like, what's this guy doing? I got enough things I do in life that people say that about me. So yeah, I saw somebody put the bunker here at House of Prep bunker. Yeah, I don't have a bunker yet. So room space, meaning kids moving out, like your oldest that doesn't want to adult anymore. Yeah. Yeah, that's part of it. Nah. Yeah, as we're having those coming out of college and beginning their life and figuring out, what direction they're heading, future marriage opportunities, things like that. So in the next couple years, we'll begin to start having probably some extra space kind of open up to utilize, maybe for some preps and a little more organization, probably.
Are you getting rid of me?
No, Joy, I'm not getting rid of you. Yeah. Yes. Yes, I'm right. No, Joy, I love you. We're getting her out of here. All right, I'm scrolling down here. Yeah, we've got a good group here. If you don't mind, I know a lot of you already have. If you haven't hit the thumbs up button yet for the video, some people say, where's the thumbs up button on my screen? I can't find it. Sometimes you have to hit the X on the chat, and it's just temporary, but you got to close your chat down. Oh, there's the thumbs up and thumbs down. Hit the thumbs up, and then hit the live chat again. It'll pull it back up. so you can join back in with all the fun and the craziness going on here. Yeah, Eric, that's a very real possibility. She may be getting rid of me. Yeah, I might be staying right here for the night, guys. Luckily, this reclines, so I can just kind of grab a pillow and a blanket, and I could just kind of stay right where I'm at. That's yeah, lawless. Yeah, if we had a doghouse out back, it might be where I'd be staying. So it'd be a chance to start pulling out all my preps, my plan Bs of shelter, right? Yeah. Yep, you're right, Gene. I could start losing the cabinet privileges. So yeah, Utah Mike, I just saw it. I don't know if you were responding to somebody else or if this is just an in general comment. Better to be a newbie than a nobody. Again, I don't know if this is from somebody else that's commented, but that holds a lot of value, and that lines up with the theme of this video tonight with the life preserver. If you're a newbie at prepping, hey, you know, that's great. There's nothing wrong with being new. We all started there. We've all, in a lot of areas, I still am a newbie. I started gardening this year. I've learned a whole lot, but I still feel like I'm a newbie. I haven't mastered gardening, but it was a skill that I really wanted to learn. And that's part of the prepping journey is not just the food, the rice, the beans, and everything we talk about, the keystone meats and things, but it's part of the learning the extra skills and survival type things, whether it's the gardening, whether it's learning more about canning, whether it's about fishing, hunting, trapping, just anything else that hey, I would hope that you would never have to live on those skills and then rely on them for your only source of proteins and food for life. I hope it doesn't come to that. But if it did come to whether a choice between that or eating, that you would have enough skill and practice in that area that you could hit the ground running on some sort of a level enough to get by to where you're not just looking for that next meal, right? Nancy's asking, how does Keystone canned meat taste? I'm new. I haven't bought any yet. Yeah, Nancy, that's awesome, and I appreciate. It's a great question. It it tastes good. It's sea salt and water. There's no preservatives. There's nothing else that they jam into these cans. When you read the label in the back, and you get a lot of meat, and whether it's the pork, the turkey, chicken, ground beef, the regular beef. We talked about one day they should get tuna, right? But they don't have tuna yet. But I've actually done 2 taste test videos for Keystone. If you go back on my videos and you scroll, you'll see the cans of the Keystone on my thumbnail pics. And one is, I think I did the pork, and I actually did it with my 2 youngest children. We did a little family taste test for fun, and it was a lot of fun. And we kind of talk about it. And one time I made them try it cold. If you all remember that. And it's like everyone's got on to me. Oh, you need to heat that first. I can't believe you made the meat cold meat. So, but you can eat it right out of the can. That was kind of the test of that. And then the next time I made sure that I heat up the meat. But that's a great question. I think a lot of people on here would agree that it is a pretty good meat. You can use it for a lot of your normal recipes.
Yarn pepper.
Yarn Prepper said, ugly chicken alert must now have 1 1/4 headspace. Is that
I
for
think that's in candy,
the
maybe?
is that for the cages, or is that in canning?
I think it's candy because it expands.
Because it expands? Yarn Prepper, just verify that that's what you're talking about, that is for canning?
Canning, Alarusa canning.
Canning? Okay.
So there must be a space at the top, because I know chicken will expand.
Okay, so that's the new guideline for that then. Thank you for announcing that. Okay, Danny was saying something that, yeah, check out the updates for the ugly chicken. Okay, yeah, everyone's saying canning. Yeah, plus, yeah, I saw her put all those shoes on there earlier, and I may have to, after tonight, I might have to go take her out to get another pair.
You already did. I've been on Amazon.
Oh, she says she's already dead. She's already been at Amazon. Y'all having a good time tonight? Look, I look forward to Friday nights. I might be a little unconventional from other way people do things. I like to enjoy being with you guys and hanging out. Hey, Naomi, I just saw you on here. I like hanging with you guys after a hard week of work, and I know y'all have been busy and everyone's been prepping, and it's kind of nice to kind of come together and just kind of put our hair down, relax, talk some preps, help people out, and I love helping, and I know a lot of you do as well. Just a real good time to get together. Let's see. Gigi said Dollar Tree had the Hormel canned ham, 5-ounce cans, and the 2.5-ounce chicken spread by Clark. That it's not bad. So I guess that's a good recommendation of looking probably a lot cheaper going to the Dollar Tree than you would be going to a lot of the other stores in that sense. So. Yeah, Debbie said, yeah, live chickens need more headspace than that. Yeah, well, that's what I was wondering. I was like, yeah, that seems pretty tight. Yeah, because remember, I said, is it cages? Or I just wanted to make sure what direction we were headed with that. So I was like, man, they put some definitely worrying about being humane and everything. So. How much hair is curled up under the hat? Yeah. I might have dyed it too. You never know. Might be green, might be, red up there. Costco has Duracell USB recharging lanterns. Yarn Prepper saying that they're getting some for their non-prepping kids. Ah, okay. Yeah, and hey, with Christmas and stuff coming around, what a great opportunity. Getting some prepping items, gifts and things that you can give that that will come in handy, right? And get them a can of dehydrated water, put that in their stocking. Yeah, that's only if they've been bad, right? Instead of coal. Hey, Dragonflies, good to see you. Saying that they prep every day and they've got the veggies on the dehydrator right now and rice in the freezer. Love it. What you got, Joy? Utah Mike, anyone with a freezer, there are alarms you can get for the high of temperature. Is that the other? Was there another question or just that one? So make sure if you want, that's a good advice to have an alarm if your freezer is losing temperature for whatever the reason. And there's an alarm or an alert. I mean, shoot, with nowadays technology, you could probably get an app and it can have your phone call you to let you know, hey, your freezer temperature is rising. So you're not losing all of your food that you've been buying. I'm still scrolling here to catch up. Let's see, what was Naomi? Oh, okay, you guys are kind of talking. Let's see. Oh, Candace, thank you. I just saw that the super chat. Candace said, just finished putting away a huge batch of dehydrated water myself. What would I do without Jerry's unconventional but amazing tips? Yeah, if y'all hadn't seen that video this past week, my thumbnail shows a can of dehydrated water. It was fun. I had fun making it, and I hope that you guys got a kick out of it. Okay, Lorna said that their upright freezer that they just got has an alarm and temperature display on the front. So that's a built-in one. That you can't beat that.
Somebody said you can buy alarms to attach.
You can actually buy them and attach them. Okay.
Gigi said it, but you can buy them off of Amazon.
Okay, so Gigi said, yeah, check Amazon for that. And while you're checking Amazon, make sure to go through my link. Yeah, anything, for those that didn't know, anything you do on my link, like on my video description, I always have some kind of an Amazon link for something. Even if you just ignore that item and just hit the search button, do your normal shopping, no matter what you get. If you did it from my link, I'll actually get a small percentage for House of Prep. So, and I appreciate those of you that seem like you do it every single month. I know a lot of you tell me that you do. So I'm scrolling up here to make sure. Okay, I see Gigi say that. Yep. With the app to the phone. Perfect. So kind of like what I was thinking, that they should be able to have an app for that. Don't they have an app for everything now? That's what it seems like. My whole, life is run from my phone. Vicky was saying that their power went out yesterday morning for absolutely no reason. I just don't trust the grid in Texas anymore. Winter is coming. Wow. So already starting to see glitches and little things, the power off and on. And yeah, winter's coming again. So guys, yeah, if you in Texas, if you haven't learned anything, learn that, right? At least that. So just try to catch up here. So Easy Squeezy's asking, has anybody tried the freeze-dried eggs called Cracked Up? I don't think, have we tried anything like that
I
before?
think so.
What's that? It's not freeze-dried, but what's that little thing you buy for the egg?
Beaters?
Oh, egg beaters, yeah. That's not freeze-dried. That's just in the freeze or the cooler section. So, yeah, Easy, I haven't tried that. If anyone here has, maybe put if you liked it or not. Yarn Prepper said that their cell and the spectrum were down this morning. Do you know, just think about how life would be if just all the technologies that we use, the internet, right? You just wake up one day, your cell service is gone, the internet's gone. I mean, just all these things that we pretty much rely on every day. I mean, a lot of our work goes through from our communications with emails and all the research that we do and reports and running a company. And I mean, it's just, those are the types of things that you have to always think about. Let's see. Gene is asking thoughts. In Iowa, recent ransomware attack Iowa Farm Cooperative. Thoughts on how this will affect our food supply? Yeah, thank you for bringing that up, Gene. I had heard about that this week, and we keep having threats of the ransomware, of hackers, and it's becoming more of a reality in our life now, because so much of everything we have now is tied to electronics and the web, and everything that revolves around that now. It's our life. And as you start seeing people hacking and creating all these hiccups, as far as the question on and how it'll affect our food supplies and things, I always talk about the multiple levels that happen in the world. I would say that issue alone by itself probably would be just a hiccup, with all the other things we have, production and things we have going on in our country and in our world, that I think that alone by itself would not cause a great event. However, when you have layers of things going on, whether it's the lack of truck drivers getting supplies to the stores, I can't tell you how many places and people that have communicated and shared that, look, stores just can't stay stocked due to the lack of shipments coming in, which could be from the lack of drivers or the lack of containers, shipping containers and such. The large ships that are out there bringing in supplies still stuck out in the water waiting to be unloaded, and then getting unloaded, and then those items being stuck waiting to be shipped, and the chain reaction that all these things, it's the stackable events, it's the multiple events of everything working together that works against us. It works against the supply chain. And then you have the stores that maybe they're getting the stuff in, but they don't have enough employees to barely keep the store open, let alone to keep the shelves stocked to capacity. So there's all these different things going on. Plus says the UK has food and gas shortages, where next hacking will be blamed. I saw earlier, I was kind of trying to catch up. I feel like I've been behind on comments from this week's videos. Deeds, one of our subscribers, they live in the UK, and they were giving the illustration like one of their children had finally gotten their passed their test. I think their driving test, but there's no fuel for them to use their car, and they were mentioning how they may have to siphon out of another vehicle to be able to put some gas into one of their. I didn't realize what UK was going through. I was like, wow, I didn't realize that they're now starting to really have some issues over there. So thank you, Plus, for bringing that up. Oh, here comes Joy. I missed something. I appreciate you. Yeah, Joy keeps me straight here. Is that Erica? Mm-hmm. Erica says, please keep the hillbilly housewife, Becky, in your prayers. She lost her husband recently. I did not know that. So, yeah, absolutely. Thank you for bringing that up. I like to think we have a good praying group here. And those that don't pray will definitely keep you in their thoughts. We have a very considerate base group here at House of Prep. So, yeah, anytime you have some information for someone that's going through a struggle or a heartache or heartbreak, by all means, please share it. We all try to have each other's back. Easy Squeezy's mentioning there's a video on the truckers today. Plus, it's saying trucking money managers going bankrupt. Shippers can't get paid. So see, that's what I'm talking about, the stackable stuff going on. It just seems like every day you turn around, there's something new going on. And I think it's just a continual chain reaction of events that's happening. And then we haven't even talked about the economy and just the fragile status of that, our housing market. It just seems like at some point there can be some kind of a bubble burst, right? And the chain reaction that that'll cause. And I know we like even cars, like the cars we drive. I pulled up to like looking at renting a car for these coming holidays coming up this year. And to rent a vehicle, the cost is just almost doubled. And I'm just like, that's insane over the last couple of years, how the prices have gone up. A lot of car manufacturers, the chips and parts and things that you get for your cars, they become a lot more difficult. I've had people that run shops email me or message me and saying that that they just have so much trouble getting all the parts in that they want, or the costs are going up, and that they've been refraining of passing that cost to the customer, the consumer, but at some point they have no choice. And that's one of our biggest things right now too, is just the continual, gradual, slow, methodical rise of prices of all items, all around us, all consumer products, all items, even people's houses, their electric bill, their water bill. I've had people show me copies and saying, hey, look at this. They're announcing that prices are going up, even like by electric bills and things. So yeah, Lorna, yeah, I've got it on. Yep.
Several have asked how close we were to the Kroger shooting.
Oh, the Kroger shooting. Fortunately, it wasn't our Kroger, thankfully. Was that in Knoxville? What is that, a few hour drive? Mm-hmm. Okay, so yeah, it's a few hours away. I had a couple of you reach out to me checking on me and my family when that happened. I appreciate that. So fortunately, we were pretty good to go.
No, outside of Memphis.
Was it outside of Memphis?
Outside of Memphis.
Oh,
Just a
okay.
couple of hours.
Couple hours. So it was a couple hours away. Yeah, I couldn't remember which area that was in. Yeah, I saw it in the news briefly. Probably the biggest thing we faced was probably Joy in a parking lot. She came out at our local Walmart. This has been a couple months ago, probably, right? A few months ago. And she was heading back to her car, and all of a sudden she saw a guy pulling out a machete. And he was walking towards another group of guys, and she saw there was a escalating situation right before her eyes. So luckily she bypassed that and got out. So you just never know what goes on in a parking lot. I've done videos on that about keeping your head on a swivel. Anytime you're leaving, heading back to your car, look, you never know what's happening out in the parking lot. You don't. People live with road rage, parking lot rage. People hanging out in parking lots and then causing trouble. So, keep your head up. Your phone messages and things on your phone can wait until you get in your car and lock your doors. Then you can check your phone. But pay attention to the parking lot. Joy was paying attention that day, and she noticed there was a serious scuffle about ready to happen. So you don't want to be like not paying attention and walk right in the middle of that. And all of a sudden you're wrong place at the wrong time. And so even if it wasn't meant for you because you didn't pay attention, hey, it's on you now. So how am I doing, Joy? Am I staying caught up? Yeah, your freedom seed spreader, Dave. Yeah, absolutely. I never leave home with that one. Got it with some capacity. I've always have it right close at hand. Yeah, because you never know. And when I go to work in the mornings, it's still dark, and I'm always the first one on the property where I work, and I always kind of do a security check, always, of the outside of the facilities, and just because you just never know. One day I was checking the facility, and I saw a car that had gotten stuck out in the grass, and it was stuck, and you could tell they had tried to get it out. It had been muddy that day, I guess, and I did a quick with some lights, and I saw some empty alcoholic bottles and things. So I'm thinking they may still be here on the property. So I had to make sure that I had my self-protection item with me and flashlight, and I did a sweep of the area, and calling my supervisor saying, hey, I'm just letting you know, this is what I'm finding. As of right now, I don't feel threatened, but I want to make sure somebody else is aware what I'm doing, and if needed, I would call 911. But I'm just kind of seeing what we're looking at here. So you just don't know. Oh, I saw Deeds pop in. Hey, Deeds. So you got gas. Good. Yeah, I was hoping that situation would rectify itself, and that hopefully that you would be able to get some gas. And I hope that positivity continues for your area, and that you guys continue to get the stuff that you need and want. Yeah, easy. I like the jasmine rice as well. But my wife does good with whatever rice we have. It always tastes good. She does a great job cooking rice. She's a delegated rice cooker. Oh, thanks, Dave. Yeah, that's what sometimes in situations I don't like to jump to conclusions of always immediately calling 911. Not every instance creates that response. So, I try to just, remain calm, remain sane. And I've gone inside our building before, and a sports team or something had the back door propped open of the back of the facility. And it's pitch black outside, right? With maybe a couple little lights, parking lot lights in the back of the building. And that thing had been propped open the entire night. Well, how do I know who's in the building? And there's, 1,000 places they could be in the facility. And so I have to do a facility sweep. I'm not calling the police to say, hey, can you come do a facility sweep? Because there's no threat at that moment. But I know that I can do it and, having my head on a swivel, and I can do a security sweep. And then we find out who left the back door open from the cameras, right? So we can get on to them, say, you guys need to stop propping that door open. You left it open all night, right? So that's another story. We'll get on that rabbit trail later. Yarn Pepper said their Costco had new 50-pound bags of the Kirkland rice new to my store. Oh, nice. Yeah, I like it when stores get new things. I'm always kind of browsing. Sometimes I'll go to the Walmart and I'll have just a small list of just a handful of stuff. And I'll be gone for an hour or so. And Joy's like, what's wrong? Are you okay? Yeah, I've been browsing. Because I like to find stuff, and I like to find maybe something new to try here on House of Prep channel, and see how we like it, and see if it's an opportunity to add to our, our preps and things. So, but I always like trying new things. Try to get outside of that comfort zone and doing new things. So. I'm just trying to catch up here. Naomi said for long grain, it's no cheaper to buy the giant bags than it is a single kilo here. So I buy it in the kilo bags, stays fresher that way. Oh, yeah, if it's around the same price, yeah, the smaller bags, then that way when you open one up, you're using it up. So like if you have a giant bag and you're opening it up and then you have to start breaking it down and you're going to split it into, because you don't want to waste it. And so yeah, if it's around the same price, just get the smaller bags, and then they're easier to carry, easier to store, move them around your house. You use that bag up quicker, keep it fresher and things. I'm just kind of scanning. I think we got all the questions. So again, if you are newer, sometimes we have people and folks that you'll watch, but you're just like, I just don't want to put myself out there. But seriously, if you have some questions or if you just need some encouragement, jump on in the comments. We don't downgrade you or berate you here. We're not going to make fun of you. We tried to be encouraging, uplifting, and try to help build you up and to help you with your prepping journey. Candace, thank you for asking. Yeah, my kids are doing good. My two older ones that live here closer to where I'm at are doing real well. My younger ones, I'm actually going to go see them and my youngest daughter play volleyball in 2 weeks. What's this now?
Are you doing a live in 2 weeks?
Are you asking that, or they are?
No, I'm asking.
You're asking me?
Lynette.
Oh, I don't know yet. Yeah, in a couple weeks, Joy and I are going to be, what I just mentioned, seeing my daughter play volleyball. She plays on a Friday night, and that's in 2 weeks. So I'll post something that day, whether it's an announcement, reminder that I may not be doing a live. That I don't think it'll work out that night. We'll be doing a lot of driving and some family stuff. So just giving you a heads up, guys, on that. So that'll be in 2 weeks. Yeah, thank you, Ali Roo. Yeah, we try to keep it different. Like, so there's plenty of channels out there to fill that need of all those things, and, different types of, YouTube's got tons of that stuff. So, there's others that might be like me too, and we just try to have a different flavor of it. So Lorna, you have a lot of volleyball there. Yeah, I need the bubble wrap on this trip, because I think Joy would agree with you. Yeah, she'll take care of me. Yeah, Candace, I will. I'll wish her luck. I'll tell her that all y'all are rooting for her. And Yeah, but it'd be good to spend some time around them. And then for the holidays coming up, definitely have some plans to be around. Probably around Thanksgiving. Maybe I'll have them do another video with me. That should be fun if we do something like that. Oh, no, that was a hint for you to go live there. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, I'm not trusting any valets. In fact, I'm keeping the Camaro at home. It's going to be locked up in the garage. I promise you that. Easy Squeezy said, oh, I see Ali Roo, you're getting off. Yeah, Ali Roo. Yeah, go have some fun. Family time. Yeah, we'll be winding down here shortly. I appreciate you, Ali Roo. Oh, Cindy, your daughter played volleyball. Yeah, so it's a lot of fun. But Easy Squeezy was saying the Augustin Farms tomato powder is supposed to be good. Okay, I didn't know. I'd never tried that. Gigi saying the Saffron Roads packaged vegetarian. The potatoes, Indian food, so good. At the Dollar Tree, can you tell? Freaking okay. Yeah, absolutely, Gigi. Yeah, great recommendations. Anytime someone's trying something that's new, especially if it's saving money, I love having people post that on here because you're saving money on one thing, you can use that for more of something else. So, yeah, easy. That's gonna be. I'm wondering now. I know they raise a lot of turkeys and try to time it for that Thanksgiving time, right? The big push for turkeys. So I'll be curious to see, has there been hiccups with that? Is there glitches in that? So I'm hoping that there'll be plenty of turkeys. I know last year we had a lot of talks about that, and it seemed like in my area anyway, I do know some of you guys had a hard time finding turkeys. We were fortunate here. We were able to find a lot of it.
I have one that lives there.
Yeah, Joy lives with the turkey. Yeah, yarn prepper. Any type of stuff you can do ahead of time, whether it's for Thanksgiving, whether it's for Christmas, absolutely. Start now. Just as you see things, as you think of things, as things start making appearances on the shelves, don't wait, because those things that are on the shelves within a week or two, they can be gone with no more coming in. You just don't know that. So do the smart thing. Just get out your recipe books, make a list, and just go ahead and begin prepping. But one more time, going back to the thumbnail, throwing out the life preserver, helping one non-prepper at a time. And that's using non-prepper is not trying to downplay or use it as a derogatory term. It's just somebody who just hasn't been prepping, but maybe you're now considering prepping. Whether you're watching this video live or you're watching it later, consider prepping. You don't have to go full-blown, we got to go get our whole house just jammed full with stuff to start. Just start with backups to everything. Anything that you use, get a backup of everything, whether it's medicines, whether it's water, whether it's food, but get backups to those items. Things for your pantry, things for your refrigerator, things for your freezer. Get in that habit, and get in the habit of rotating and marking dates and staying conscious. And then find out what you use the most of, and then you can begin slowly buying extras of those items that are most popular for your household, and you start becoming prepared for a lot of things that really do happen in life. Whether the hurricanes, the snowstorms, the power outages, right? All these little glitches that happens in life. It pays to be a prepper. It's the insurance that we have. It's that extra freedom that you have to know that you do not have to depend on the government or anyone else to take care of you and your family. You know, when you have children or your family's looking at you and we're hungry, having the ability to have food on hand to take care of that need is priceless. So be a prepper at least on some level. You're a prepper, your sister is giving you free beef liver from the cow they get next week. Okay. Hey, anything free is a bonus. That's a win. So, guys, it's about 10 till 9. I know some of you guys have been busy all day today. Some of you guys got your Joy's busy and been tired. Some of you guys have been moderating some other channels along with here, and I appreciate all of you moderators. You guys are here every single week. I appreciate you guys taking the time and the effort and, you know, spending the extra time with your fingers and buttons. So I'm going to go ahead and let's say that this plane's going to start coming in for a landing, right? Put your trays up, get your seats in the upright position. You know, we'll go ahead and start this landing here. Candace, Joy's biggest prep item is probably shoes. She's prepared. You know, if they never sell shoes again, if all the shoes emptied the shelves from all the stores, Joy would have enough shoes. Wouldn't you, Joy?
Maybe.
Or am I just adding another night to having to sleep on this couch?
Like it.
Is that more like it? Okay. Do you have a favorite prep item? That's a good question. See, Joy, she doesn't mind prepping. She likes prepping. She likes the fact she's more of a supporter. I think your favorite prep item would be that we have backups to everything. Mm-hmm. And I'm not just saying that because that's what I got done saying 5 minutes ago. She loves when we run out of something and that we have backups. Like, you know, back a long time ago, you know, you run that last bit of ketchup. Oh, man, we don't have enough ketchup for our hamburgers and our fries or whatever we're eating that night. And we have to run to the store to buy more ketchup, or we're going without. No ketchup tonight. You know, you remember those times, those days, right? Or you people still do that. But we have it for pretty much everything. I mean, anything we run out of, she loves the fact that there's something in the wings waiting to make their grand appearance onto our, you know, to our pantry. That we have backups. We have backups to just about everything. So.
Because we're the house of prep.
Because we're the house of prep. Hey, you got to live what you preach. I'd feel like a hypocrite if I didn't, you know, live that way. I couldn't come on here and talk. Wouldn't have, my conscience would be bothering me every night. All right, guys. Well, you tell you what. Let's go ahead and call it a night. And if you don't mind hitting the like button on your way out the door, I appreciate that very much. If you haven't subscribed and you're watching this live or throughout the week, please, you know, hit the subscribe button. Join our family here. It's a lot of fun. And you guys, look, have a great, relaxing, fun weekend. I know some of you will be busy prepping, doing, you know, your normal routines of life and things. But make some memories. Enjoy your families, your friends. Make some good memories. And you know what? I will catch you guys later. Okay? Appreciate you guys. Y'all have a good night. Bye now.